Be ready. 5 seconds.
Start. About unemployment situation. The promise was it has been mentioned 10 million persons a year. The Planning Commission in the 8th plan said that in the course of 5 years, if not 50 million, in 5 years it would have been 50 million, 43 million people would be provided with jobs. Now the present position is only 19 million persons after the completion of more than 3 years according to their statement have been provided with jobs. The statement has also to be questioned. In the backlog, the estimate was 17 million in the year 1992, and in reply to a question, it was stated that now the present estimate is 18 million persons. Now, even these figures are suspect for a simple reasons. The calculations are made on the basis of very funnily. Dr. Manmohan Singh knows that we are spending on Jawahar Rozgar Yojana so much. The calculated rates are so much, so many man days would be generated. Therefore, if days by days we divide the man days, so many people have been employed. This is the kind of calculation. He knows no less than we know that of 100 rupees of such expenditure. The estimates vary no more than between 30 rupees to 70 rupees, which reaches the proper person. Therefore, even these estimates are suspect. He should have the courtesy, he should have the honesty because of his past to admit these things and apologize before the country. The third point which I want to make is a very simple one. Sir, what is happening because of the pressure of prices? Because of this quality of employment. This has been mentioned. I am just linking them up. The people below the poverty line in the course of last 3 to 4 years have increased. There can be a debate on statistics, but the conclusion by the experts calculating this is that over the last few years it has increased. The claim continues that it decreased in the last 80s, but everybody says that it has increased, and one can easily understand why and how it should be so. My next point is about devaluation. Much has been discussed elsewhere also about devaluation. We know that several stages were crossed. One stage was that of stability. A pride was being taken that the currency is stable. Then another stage was there that in the market there will be no intervention to hold on to that stability. Then another phase was there when in fact there was intervention. And the current and last phase is beneficial for us. Why is it beneficial to us? Because it will cut down on imports and it will generate more exports. Now I want him to answer. It is true that if there is a devaluation, the potential for export will increase. It is also true that if a devaluation, the potential for export will increase. It is also true that if there is devaluation, then there is a tightening on imports. I will ask him which are the imports and which are the exports that will be tightened. Does he think that a purchaser of a Mercedes Benz at rupees 20 lakh would be inhibited from purchasing that? No, sir, he will not be inhibited. Who will be inhibited? It is Dr. Manmohan Singh and the government of India. When there will be a necessity of importing pulses from outside, when there will be a necessity to import edible oil from outside, they will say we cannot subsidize. This instrument acts in these two different ways, affecting the different segments in this way. Please look at the exports. Which exports will be benefited? It will be only these exports which are not import intensive, because the cost of imports is increasing. Therefore, that will have an impact on the export prices also, and exports will be hampered. Those sectors which are not import intensive, their potential will increase. What is that sector? That sector concerns our agriculture. That sector concerns our cottage industry and small scale sector. And what happens? We will be forced, in order to meet the problems of balance of trade and payment, to export and to ask what are necessary to ask. It is not the luxuries for the components of which we are importing. Just now he was responding to someone. We are not importing. No. This is whether the worst part of Dr. Manmohan Singh is evident. We are not importing a Mercedes Benz. What are we importing? We are importing a Mercedes Benz in a completely knocked down or semi knocked down condition, and we are assembling them. There will be a difference between the import of the total Mercedes and this. Why this do we say that we should indigenize the manufacture of the parts going into the car? I once again underline this simple point that those persons for whom the refrigerator companies are bringing in refrigerators, each costing rupees 2 lakh or rupees 3 lakh or rupees 4 lakh, they will not be affected by devaluation. The future is unfolding itself. What are our immediate preoccupations and aspirations for the future? The coming elections to the state assemblies afford an occasion for all political parties to prove their dedication to democracy and cleanliness in public life. What is important is not the result but how it is achieved. The campaign must be conducted with dignity only on the basis of clear-cut programs and policies. Once again, our voters will have the option of choosing not their masters but their servants. We must in the past prove ourselves a mature people pledged to the processes of democracy and the democratic way of life. Our people should be enabled to exercise their franchise without fear or hindrance. My government will guarantee this, the basic birthright of every eligible voter. Let the free will of the people prevail, and all will be well, whatever the result. This is my firm belief. Many problems loom large on the horizon. We must face them with courage and self confidence. Some frustrated and desperate elements in our society today are determined to scuttle the principles of our democratic way of life and destroy the very fabric of our secular society. While every one of us is entitled to freedom of expression in appropriate forums, no one should be permitted to drag each and every issue to the streets, excite dormant passions,